Dear friends, dear students, when I was elected at the University of Peloponnese in 2010, at the Department of Theater Studies, a person bumped onto the front side of my car outside Nafplio, very close to Turin's prison. I stopped. He opened the door and asked me very gently, "Can you take me?" And he didn't wait for an answer. He entered my car. He lived the first free moments after 5 years of incarceration. He was happy, but he was panicked too. This is how my fairy tale starts. I studied after that a lot for 2 years about prisons, and I discovered that everywhere, all over the world, in prisons or detention centers, they did theater lessons for the inmates. After 4 years, in 2014, I managed to widely open the doors of 2 prisons in the city of Nafplio and Turin's, where our university is located, and Harvard is located too. I organized everyday lessons for the inmates by our master students and some citizens in an absolute volunteering base. Everyone had a profession, and they came to teach their specialty. Every 2 months, I developed a new program, a curriculum. Personally, I was teaching the Greek language with Greek songs, a special type of songs that are called rebetika. Our master students were mostly educators and actors. Therefore, I could form a schedule trying to combine the inmates' needs with the professions of the volunteers. Prisons became a friendly place for all the inhabitants of the surrounding area. The inmates were waiting for us every day and were thankful and friendly. Lessons went on, but stopped because of COVID. Afterwards, the prison of Tripolis, where the inmates are moral offenders, called us to work with them too. Finally, last year, Korydallos, the biggest prison in Athens, called us to make lessons, to make programs. We started the lessons with the inmates, and that went very well. But Sunday, every Sunday was a special day. We organized the program for the inmates and their children who visited them. And that was the best of our story. Also in our place, Nafplio, at the prison of Nafplio, we had some special days devoted to the children of the inmates who played theater and puppetry for their children. Plus, they danced together, they drew paintings, and they were telling marvelous stories. Last year, in 2022, we issued 18 books. Some referred to the lessons we had done, and others were research, some personal, others collective, about prisons. In 2021-22, the whole year, we organized an online symposium which had 6+1 meetings where theoreticians, researchers, practitioners, directors, and working or studying people from all over the world took part. During the last meeting, members of the government and the parliament too participated. Out of the blue, this year, in 2023, a wealthy, gentle lady, Mrs. Karelia, donated some money for this initiative, and we organized a 10-day education program from prison officers. It was their first seminar in their life, and a weekly, always, also we we formed a weekly masterclass education program for 20 volunteers at a village called Tolo near Nafplio, where Professor Osea Guyar and Elena Baptista were the moderators, and they are working at Pentonville, the prisons of London, the big prisons of London, 1,200 inmates. It's a great pleasure to be with you today. We can continue to exchange more and more ideas. If we have Harvard with us, we can dream more about a better world that can change the inmates, that can change us, and can change finally the whole humanity. Thank you.